Hi, welcome back to Canada CPA Online Academy. So a few more days to the exam. People are getting stressed out about time management again for day three. Day three, by nature itself, it is a very time constrained exam. You have to maximize your time where you're spending, and more fast action is required. So just a few tips. Everyone has their own method of doing things, but here is just a quick tip. So you will have a laptop. So um, divide your screen into split your screen so that you have Excel and Word part so that you're not switching back and forth constantly when you're working on your exhibits. Once you're done with your exhibits, you can, if you want, you can maximize your um, Word file and then write in the detail. Just for day three, you have to use only one Word file and one Excel file and everything in one like single file as such. Uh, no tabs on Excel, is just on one single tab. You have to write down everything. That is why it is important to demarcate, like separate it out, your case and exhibits. So just a quick way to what I suggest is, when you start with your exam, type it in just the case memo to from subjects, because that's what you're going to write for everything, for all the cases. And then you have three cases, so just copy paste it three times, and then start writing your first case here. So write the name of the case, memo to, from, and then subject depending on whatever the focus of the case is. So that's on your Word file. Now Excel file, you will have your exhibits in your Excel file, and you will have to cross reference that in your memo. Now on the Excel side, usually you should start with the exhibit number. So this is a format that I would suggest to follow, that write the case number, name, case, like write this format: case, exhibit, purpose. Leave this column blank. Here is where your description is, details, notes, and then depending on whether it's an yearly calculation or product calculation, depending on that, those columns will change as per the exhibit requirement. And then you need to write a conclusion here. So write only this part, and then quickly copy this um, into like make a copy and copy this into however exhibits you want. And then depending on your requirement, you can add the rows. If you use Alt plus R, that's your, you can add the rows directly from the keyboard. Just some people are very good at this and they are like very familiar with Excel, but some that are there who struggle with the speed, who are not very comfortable in moving things around fast. So for those, this is beneficial. Now just wanted to give some detail about how you format your exhibits. So why I have suggested this format is, usually your Excel exhibit would have some details here. So suppose you are making a quant for, say, some management accounting, and then here are your let's take an example, some quantity or some material, that, say, material A, or sales that you're tracking, material A sales you're tracking. And then these details will be there is a calculation that you have to do, and you have to show the calculation. So like, this is the calculation, 5,000 something per day, and then there are 12 days, for example. So this is where you're showing your calculation, because every time you have to show your work. So this is where you're showing your work, and then you're writing like giving a numbering type of this. So whenever you're doing, you just type it A, then you go here, price is directly given, suppose. So here you get 60,000, price is given 5. Now immediately type here B. So you can type A into B. So sorry, A into B, and then you can type it in the formula. So here you can put the formula, but you're showing your work, you're exactly arriving at the calculation, because sometimes uh, it's dependent on different factors, and then it's instead of writing, like if you have seen the CPA answers, they would write the note here, like note number 1, and then they will write here what is the note, that there are 5,000 quantities and it is for so and so days and things like that. They will explain the calculation here, but this wastes so much time that you have to reference it back and forth and you have to go here and here. So I think by this method, it's just easier to show your work, make it very clear to the marker what you're doing, and just easier to work with on the overall flow, and then write the conclusion. And once you have this formula, like this format set, then you can just copy and paste that and follow that format. And if it changes, like if this is now this is for product A, this is for product B, or there is a plan A, plan B, or if this is not product wise, if this is year wise, then this is year 1, year 2, or whatever, then you can design other columns as per that. So this is just a quick tip. Everyone has their own way of doing. So if you have figured out your way of doing things, well and good, but if not, follow this for getting it done quicker. And all the best. One more question I got was, would it be an Excel? Yes, it would be like an Excel. So like if you want to do PV, it would give you the PV formula and you can fill it in the PV and things like that. So it would be like an Excel, because the exams are still in the hotel, and then it's not in that case where software, in that case software, it's not there. So it would be still Word and Excel file. Make sure to save your work every 10 minutes, so that the backup is taken on the pen drive. So make sure that you're saving your work, and all the best, and let me know if you have questions.